Namaskar. This is Sree Iyer of PGurus.com. The US Senate Committee on Foreign Relations met today with Donald Lu, the Assistant Secretary of State for Central and South Asia. The Senate committee had Senator Chris Murphy, a Democrat, and Senator Todd Young, a Republican. These were the two people who were at the proceedings, and they were asking for an update from Donald Lu. Donald Lu is a fellow Californian. He's from Huntington Beach, and he has had a fairly impressive career as a career diplomat. So what I'm going to tell you now is his summary, the positives in the US-India relations as well as the negatives that he pointed out. And I'm hoping that with this objective analysis of this particular talk, and I have the link for you in case you want to see the entire thing. It runs into an hour or so. This is going to be probably a few minutes. You'll get the gist of what he said and how US is looking at India, the prism, the lens through which US is looking at India. Positives were listed out as India's commitment to climate change to achieve net zero by 2026. They were really happy about that. In fact, now you're seeing that even canals in California are having the solar top as a roof for the canals, which Modi had implemented many years ago in Gujarat. That also saves water evaporation from these open canals, and at the same time you can use the sunlight to harness solar energy. And the other thing that the US commended India was India's position of neutrality in the ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict. And it also was happy that India is buying more arms from the United States and less from Russia. So these are the positives that I got. The negatives is that, again, they were not happy that India has not voted with the West resoundingly in the United Nations on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. And they went on to say that that's not something good for the world's largest democracy. What I would like to differ here is that, remember that when India decided to play neutral, they were one of the only countries that actually had Russia stop the war for 6 to 8 hours, allowing their students, that is India students, to vacate safely from some of the war-torn regions, especially in the Northeast. Now, which other country has managed to do that? No other country has managed to stop Russia as India did. So there is something about India's neutrality. It is truly considered as being neutral. Who knows? India might play a larger role as this particular standoff comes to resolution, when roadblocks are hit, and both sides need to feel that there is an entity that is truly neutral, that can do well, or that whose word they can accept. So India has a very important role to play, in my opinion, in the days and weeks to come. So let's wait and see. The other question that the US Assistant Secretary of State Donald Lu had was, he was wondering why weren't elections held in Jammu and Kashmir yet. Remember that Article 370 was abolished on the 5th of August 2019. It's now 2.5 years. The Indian government has been at work. They have had a delimitation commission that mapped out the new constituencies. Clearly, there was a change in population, change in demographic that had to be accounted for. However, the Indian government used 2011 census as its basis, and which, in my opinion, is incorrect. They should have used the 1981 census, because that was when all the population was there, and that was before the Kashmiri Hindus got driven out of the valley in 1990. For some reason, the Assistant Secretary of State did not want to, or did not know, that there was a forcible exodus of 500,000 Kashmiri Hindus out of the valley. Unless you also hear them, you can't really have a solution here. So there I have a little bit of a difference in opinion. The other observation, in my opinion, which is totally baseless, is that the Assistant Secretary of State said that the Muslim minority in India is feeling threatened. I don't know where they get this information from. I hope it is not USC IRF or this ambassador at large. If you really want to know the truth, you're welcome to look at PGurus data, PGurus videos, and I will personally be happy to talk to you, present you any further information you want, including statistics, because I can convince the people who want to really listen, not listen to, I mean, I want to know if first you want to hear the truth or a narrative. If it is truth you want, come to me. I'll be able to show you, and I'll also prove it to you that the reality on the ground is 180 degrees opposite of what you are trotting out here. I'm happy to hear your side of the story also. And if there is anything there that needs to be corrected, I'll be happy to put the Modi government on notice and say that here are the things that are genuine concerns, that this is being supplied as proof. But the most important thing is, here is a chance for everyone to have an honest dialogue and try to sort out some of these differences. I believe that this is something that is made up, and I know why I'm saying this, and I have the data to show you. In fact, my data is all available for you to see, and if you want to talk more, I'm happy to oblige. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and also click on the bell button. Namaskar.